Hello, hi, and welcome. If you're new here, my name is Sarah, and this is Wicked Reading. I'm gonna be honest, I was not prepared for this video. I kind of realized what day it is and what time it is, and that I didn't already film this video, so here I am scrambling to put together my August TBRs. So, how am I gonna do this? I have kind of been in a little bit of a reading slump. I have been reading, but my moody reading tendencies are not speaking to me. I am not tapped into my mood right now. I have no idea what I want to pick up. I just want to consume everything at once, but also I have such bad decision paralysis at the moment that I'm not picking up anything, and I'm actually currently reading like 3 different books. So yeah, I'm not feeling particularly drawn to a lot of things like I typically am. So we're gonna try something new. And I had this idea a while back, and I didn't really know what I was really gonna do, when I was gonna do it, if I was gonna make it a monthly TBR thing, or if I was gonna do like a vlog dedicated to it. But we're just gonna go for it now because I think I just need direction in what to read for the month of August. So what we're gonna do is I have all of my bookmarks here. Well, most of them. I'm sure that there's like a few strewn around the house. There's probably some in books that I forgot about, but these are for the most part all my bookmarks. There's quite a bit in there. They're very much shoved in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to transfer these into like a big bag, and I'm going to blindly pull out some bookmarks. We're going to feel it out, see how many I feel like taking out. I'm going to blindly pull out a bookmark, and I'm going to pick a book based on that bookmark. And based on what? I don't know. We're going to see what the bookmark is. We're going to see when I got it, where I got it, what it looks like, what the colors are, what the vibes are. It's going to be different for each one. I'm just going to feel it out as I pick them. So this could be a complete failure. You're seeing me attempt this for the first time right now, so I don't really know how it's going to work out, but I'm kind of excited. So I'm gonna transfer these to a bigger bag that I can more easily shuffle them up and pull out. All right, vlog camera time. So we're gonna dump all these in there. I'm gonna give them a good shuffle around and work from there. But there they all are. I have no idea how many I have. I should go through all of these bookmarks and count them and see what I even have going on anymore, because I kind of forget. But it's a collection of a lot of bookmarks. Like this is a Nightworms package bookmark. I have bookmarks from shops from Etsy. I have bookmarks that I made. There's a lot going on here. I have bookmarks specifically from sellers on Pango or bookshops, or here's a Fairy Loot one. So there's a lot of options for me to pick out. All right, here we are. So I'm gonna shuffle these around for a good minute because some of them have like ribbons on them, tassels, that's the word. Some of them have tassels on them, and I don't want those to all end up in the same spot. If I'm just like shaking it around, I feel like they'll just all end up cluttered together. So I want to make sure that certain ones are not sticking to each other. Oh, I think I just bent the hell out of one. All right, I think that that's gonna be good. So first bookmark pick. I almost want to put a glove on so I can't feel, because some of them I can tell what they are based on how they feel. Ooh, you know what? I'm just gonna pinch them with my nails. Okay, so this is a bookmark I made actually. So it's very summery. It's got summer vibes. It's got lemons, bright colors. So I'm thinking kind of a summery vibe book. All right, I have my summery book choice, and it's not a very bright, colorful summery book because it is a horror, and I decided to go with Jaws by Peter Benchley. So I've actually had this for over a year now, so I do need to get to it. And I'm curious about it. So, I mean, this is like kind of the all-time summer horror, like a shark attack, creature feature horror. Like, yeah, that's the epitome of summer. So I feel like that goes. So this is going to be my first TBR pick. Thank you, bookmark. You know what? I'm going to put the bookmark in the book too. There we go. Okay, so that was the first one. So I'm going to shuffle some more, and then we'll pick a second one. I kind of don't want to pick the ones that I make, because I feel like most of those are just going to go off of the color schemes and like the vibes. But I pick what I pick, you know? All right, here we go. Second pick. Oh, okay. So this bookmark is one of those bookmarks where you write in the books that you read. Super cute. And I got this from a Pango bookseller. So I think I should read a book that I got from Pango, and I have just the book. This is perfect. So this worked out perfectly because I got this book from Pango. It might have been from this seller. I don't remember anymore, but I got this book from Pango, and it is actually my Bunny Book Club pick for my Patreon book club, and that is Paradise Rot by Jenny Havel. Don't really know how to say her name, okay? But I am so excited to read this. It's very much described as kind of like an unhinged woman story. I think our main character's name is Jo, and she goes to a new country for university, and she starts to have strange interactions and strange vibes surrounding her roommate. It says, Jo's sensitivity in all her senses become increasingly heightened and fraught as the lines between bodies and plants, dreaming and wakefulness blur and mesh. I'm really excited. I've been super excited to read this one, and it's just perfect. Got it from a Pango seller. It's the Bunny Book Club pick on my Patreon, so I'm excited. Okay, this is actually going so much better than I thought it would. Not gonna lie. Okay, third pick. Oh, okay. So this is a Nightworms bookmark. So I got it from a Nightworms package, and you know what? I think I need to pick the book that this is literally based off of. And that is right here. I don't know how long I've had this. Well, I do know how long I've had it. I've had it since October 2022. Almost 2 years I've had this book. So that is Human Monsters. This is a collection of short stories. It's a horror anthology, and I'm really excited because this actually is perfect because I need to work more on my goals for the year, and one of my goals was to read short story collections. I've only read one, okay? So this will be my second one. So again, this actually worked out perfectly. There is a story in here by Stephen Graham Jones that I'm really excited to check out. There's a story from Nat Cassidy in here. So yeah, okay, this works really well. And it feels good because this is a TBR vet at this point. All right, third book is picked. Y'all, I might have to do this more often. I'm having fun. Okay, fourth book. I'm glad that I picked like a good variety so far of different bookmarks. Okay, so this is a cute little autumn ghosty bookmark. I got this from Book Babe Designs from Etsy. Or not from Etsy. No. From her Instagram page. She does launches every so often. She does a bunch of bookish stuff. I buy her stuff all the time. Her stuff is like featured on my channel all the time. I love her stuff. Anyways, this is from her. So I think we just kind of have to match the vibes of this. So kind of like ghosty autumnal vibes, because that's what I'm picking up the most from this bookmark. So what do we got? Okay, so I have my book pick for this bookmark, and I decided to go with Touch the Night by Max Booth III. So I wasn't sure if this was like autumnal or not. To me, it felt like it, literally just based on the cover. I've been waiting to read this technically for autumn because I am a seasonal reader, but I decided to double check because I wasn't actually sure if it was even autumnal, and the book starts off on October 22nd. So it does take place in the autumn season, so I'm counting it. So I'm gonna pick this for the autumnal vibes. All right, next pick. This is what, fifth pick? Yeah, fifth pick. Oh, there's a receipt in here. Oh, it's a movie theater ticket for When I Saw X in 2022. All right, well, that doesn't count. Well, first one I touched. Oh, it's another Nightworms one. So, I mean, this is like a Christmas, very Christmas. Am I gonna allow myself to say no to one because I don't want to read a Christmas book in August? Yeah, I think I will. I'm not going to count this one. I'm going to allow myself to say no to one pick, okay? I can void one pick, and this is going to be voided. So going in again, another first grab. Oh, know. Okay, so this cute little guy, he's a little Frankenstein ghost. I got him from an artist. Her Instagram handle, I believe, is Fluke Lady. She doesn't really do bookmarks. She mostly just does prints, and I do have a print of him, but she happened to do bookmarks, and I was like, yes, I need that immediately because it's Frankenstein. I'm gonna pick a Frankenstein-inspired book. So for my Frankenstein ghost pull, I am going to read A Botanical Daughter by Noah Medlock. This is a Frankenstein-inspired story where two fathers, two husbands decide to make a daughter out of their garden, and that's pretty much all I know. That's all I need to know. It's like pretty much the last month where this book would feel relatively appropriate to read for me personally. So that is going to be my pick for my Frankenstein ghost. Okay, I'm debating on picking another one because I'm having so much fun and I want to pick another one, but I'm also starting to have a decent stack of books that I'm physically reading. So I'm gonna do one more pull, maybe. I'm gonna see how this one feels. But we're definitely gonna pick one more. All right, next pull. Oh my God, it's another Nightworms one. How many Nightworms ones do I have? Okay, so this is Nightworms Everything's Magic. So this is from November 2022. So the theme for that was very much witchy. But I'm gonna have it count for like any magic. So do I have one for that? I definitely have something with magic in it. Okay, I found one. So this is actually perfect because I didn't realize, but there's actually a witch in this book. So it actually works out even better. And this is actually a book I recently picked up from the library, so that's great that this matched it. And that is Foul Days by Genevieve Demova, I want to say. Stunning name, if I do say so myself. I might be saying it wrong. Actually, I probably am saying it wrong, but Genevieve, if that's the name, gorgeous. But yeah, Foul Days. So this is a very new released fantasy. And I don't really know what it's about, but it says, as a witch in the walled city of Chernigrad, Kazara? Is it Kazara? Don't know. Kazara has plenty of practice treating lycanthrope bites, bargaining with kikimoras, and slaying blood-sucking Upers. These are a lot of words I don't know how to say. Anyways, it's a fantasy. It's a fantasy with a lot of creatures and monsters, and it sounds like she needs to trade her shadow, the source of her powers, for a quick escape after being betrayed by somebody close to her. Okay, that's good enough for me. It's a fantasy with monsters and magic and witches. Okay, so I'm really excited to read this. It's actually, when I picked it up from the library, I was surprised. It's actually quite a bit shorter than I expected, but that's going to be my pick for the magic bookmark. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna pick from the bookmarks. I could keep doing this all day long, honestly, but I have 6 picks from the bookmarks, but I'm not done yet because I do have some other reads that I wanna get to. So another book for my August TBR is The Deer and the Dragon by Piper CJ. So this is pretty much like a fantasy romance with demons slash devils slash angels. I don't really know. I think our main character has the ability to see these beings, or she somehow gets pulled into their realm, something like that. But I'm very curious about it. I will be reading this and doing a spoiler-filled reading vlog for my Bug tier and up on my Patreon, so this will definitely be read. I'm really excited. I'm really nervous though, so I'm excited to film my whole full reactions through the whole thing because I loved Piper CJ's previous series, the Night in Its Moon series. I know a lot of people didn't like it. I loved it. I lived it. That series did things to me I never expected a fantasy romance to do for me since ACOTAR, quite frankly. So I have a lot of feelings going into this one, and I'm very curious to see how it goes, but this will definitely be read in August. And then I still need a KU pick because it is a goal of mine to read at least one Kindle Unlimited book a month since I pay for the subscription. So, okay, here's the thing. I was gonna read a book. I was thinking of a book, but then I realized I didn't actually get it from KU. I actually bought it. I bought the ebook because it's only releasing in Australia. So that's not gonna work. If you're curious what the book is, it's called The River Serpent by Emily Saunders. It's like an indie published book that I just happened to stumble upon on Instagram and it sounded pretty interesting. So I decided to pre-order it and support a small author, but I can't really use that for my KU book because I didn't get it from KU. So I'm trying to scroll to see what else I got on my KU right now. I might end up needing to download something else because as I'm scrolling right now, nothing is particularly standing out to me. You know what? I might read this one. So my KU book, do not hold me to this one, but I'm thinking I might read Stuck by Ben Young. I literally just randomly stumbled upon this while I was scrolling through books on KU, and it is described as like a claustrophobic psychological horror, which sounds amazing and sounds like it's going to be terrifying for me. So I might read that one, but the KU book is very much up to change, okay? So that is one that I cannot guarantee. So here are all of the books that I ended up choosing based on blindly picking out my bookmarks. And I had so much fun doing this, guys. Like, I'm so glad I decided to do that. That actually like made me excited to jump into these books. I feel like this is a really good mix and I have a lot to choose from for my mood along the month. Like if I ever finally figure out what mood I'm in, I have a lot of different things to go off of and I feel really good about this stack and I'm so excited. And then of course the KU book, subject to change. So that is going to be everything for today's video. If you made it all the way to the end, leave me a shark emoji down below so that I know. If you haven't yet, please give the video a like, subscribe for future content, turn on the bell notification, all the fun YouTube things that help your girl out, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!